Hey, and welcome back to another video. So in this video, I'm just going to show you the cheapest Nokia Lumia 830 that I bought off eBay for the price, as you can see here on screen, was $10 or something. And it was the cheapest Lumia 830 on eBay. These phones usually go for about $30 to $50 depending on their condition. A really good condition one, probably above $60. This one was $10 ish, so it was easily the cheapest on eBay. Like I said in my previous video as well, this is my exam week and the week next week as well, so I'm really busy. I cannot do full-scale videos, but stay tuned. There's a lot of videos coming in December, a lot of great content, so definitely stay tuned for that. After next Wednesday, we're back to our normal uploading schedule, so I'm sorry for the lack of videos, but I just have to get done with all my exams and stuff, and everything else, projects and etc. You know how college works, and I'm an engineering student, so it's extra horrible for me. Before we jump right in, as usual, don't forget to smash that like button down below, as it helps this video get on YouTube's algorithm and it shows me that you like to watch this kind of content. Also, hit that subscribe button down below and ring that bell notification button to get notified whenever I upload a new video. I'm on Instagram, Discord, and Twitter, and you can follow me on those using the links down in the description below. And now let's jump right into this video. So kind of have a bad throat today. It was really freezing outside. Let's take a closer look at this phone. So the back is almost immaculate. There's nothing on the back there. The Carl Zeiss Pure View, as you can see, that it says Pure View Zeiss over there on the camera there. So it is a Carl Zeiss lens. And the Nokia branding, AT&T branding, the back cover is removable on this phone. As you can see here, we can remove the back cover on this phone. It doesn't go back down pretty easily though. But okay, now it went back in. As you can see, the front is cracked on this thing. So we have a pretty badly damaged front. It's a weird place as well. If you can see there, it's near the ear speaker. So it probably was a rock or something. That this thing fell upside down and hit a rock or something. That's a weird place for a crack to start. And when I was wiping this down, a piece of glass came flying off as well. So let's try powering this thing on. I only cleaned it because it was a bit dusty. Let's try power it. Okay, so it turns on. Nokia. And I thought we'll have to like take it apart and going to be broken or something. We don't know how good the battery is, so let's just plug it in. We have micro USB. Plug that in. It's out the top there, so this cable is going to be a bit so it's taking a while to turn on. We'll give it okay, so it's is it boot looping? What is it doing? Windows logo. So the Lumia 830 was released on this date. I can't really remember off the top of my head. It was just around 2014 or 2015. It was a mid-range phone, and it like this one, it was released on the AT&T wireless network, and it had a pretty decent camera as well for its price range. Oh, so this phone has been reset by the previous owner, as you can see there. Battery seems good. It's in the probably in the 70% range. I'll set this thing up and be right back. Okay, so I have the thing set up here, and the setup process was a bit finicky because the top part of the touchscreen is not working as it should, obviously, with that damage. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't work. Phones with worse damage than this, for example, the Motorola X second generation, Motorola Moto X second generation, way more damage, but this thing's touch works just fine. It's just hit or miss when your touchscreen breaks. The top isn't working perfectly when it goes to select stuff. It could also be the operating system, and this thing is running Windows Phone 10, as you can see there. There's a bunch of apps that were downloading in the background. I couldn't log into my account. It was freaking out. The touch is delayed somewhat because of the crack, the damage and stuff. But as you can see, this is Windows 10. We have all our customization options and all the good stuff on Windows 10. Windows Phone 10. And let's go into personalization, colors. There you go. The touch is okay. There's a delay in the touch sometimes. We can change the color. It could be operating system. It could be the touch. It could be the OS. I really can't say for sure. Let's keep it at like a teal. Let's do light green. Okay, let's do light green, and go back. Start. Change the start menu to a picture. Sample images. Browse. We can do this. And tile picture. And show more tiles. Turn it on. And if you go back, you can see the good old tile picture. I really like that. It's just one of my favorite customization options on any phone. So the phone itself, I think I mentioned earlier, it was released in 2014. It was a mid-range phone, 10 megapixel Carl Zeiss camera, 720p display, shipped with Windows Phone 8.1, that was finally upgradable to Windows Phone 10. As you can see, I showed you earlier, it says Carl Zeiss over there. Nokia AT&T branding was released on the AT&T network. This was the price it was initially selling for. I forgot that off the top of my head. But yeah, it was just a mid-range phone. There's nothing like holy cow about this. It was just another Windows phone. It also had 1 gig of RAM, as I remember. It was not meant to wow people. It was just meant for the mid-range market and for people who didn't want to go for the Lumia 520 and like lower end phones, the 535, the 520. So they had options like this in the mid-range, and then there was the the flagship devices such as the 950 and the 950 XL. Stuff like that. So this was just there for the mid-range and in the price range that I showed you earlier. It wasn't really mid-range, it was like lower mid-range. But nevertheless, there's a lot of videos that I can do with this phone. Probably try and do the usual using it in 2021 or maybe 2022, because 2022 is just around the corner. The glass, I don't know if I'm gonna replace it. I could do a glass only repair on the glass over there. That'll be quite interesting to do a glass only repair. But we'll have to see about that. Glass only repair is a bit tricky, and getting only the glass for this thing, I'll have to get it from China. It's not going to be available in the US. If you're going to get it from the US, we're only going to have the entire front assembly, including the display. The display on this phone is the original display, so I don't really want to mess up the original display. I want to keep the original display and change the glass out separately, but we'll have to see how that goes. I might just put some tape over there because there are pieces falling off. As you can see, there are pieces falling off the glass, so that's not ideal. Let's open up the camera. This thing had the Lumia Camera app by default. Where is it? So that's there. So the Lumia Camera app is much better than the stock camera app. It has more options and all that stuff. So we have location. Okay, so that is the Lumia Camera app. Where's the standard camera app, like the normal? Does this yeah, the normal camera app is there as well, so if you can use that. This thing also has a front camera. I think it was a VGA camera. Oh, why isn't that app working? Okay, there's a bit of lag and stutter, and that's probably either the OS or the display. I really can't tell. The cameras do work, as you saw earlier. Okay, the camera app keeps crashing for some reason. There we go. We camera access your precise location. No. And how do we switch the camera here? Okay, there we go. There you go. So you can see my other camera angle, my downward facing iPhone 11, and I have the other iPhone 11 over there. So yeah, both cameras work. It's just the display that's damaged. The body also looks decently fine. I'm pretty sure it just fell on a rock, because usually cracks don't propagate from the ear speaker. I'm pretty sure that was a rock there and it got into the ear speaker. Anyway, that was just a quick look at the cheapest Lumia 830 on eBay, $10. A pretty decent deal, if not for the crack. But apart from that, there's nothing else I can say about this phone. I'll do a few videos on this phone as time comes. So stay tuned until then by smashing that subscribe button down below and ringing that bell notification button. And if you honestly enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like on this video. And also check out my social media down in the description below. Thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video.